Hello? Do we get signal? Main screen, turn on! Howdy everyone, it's been a couple of days. How you doing? Oh my goodness. It's been a rough few days for me. I'm not going to get into any of it, but those who need to know are already in the know, and so yeah, missed Thursday, missed Friday, Saturday and Sunday were really rough, and I've had to make some difficult phone calls today, so I'm tired. I'm thoroughly decaffeinated because Lord knows I'm not getting caffeined up when I'm stressed. Anywho, hello everyone and welcome back to welcome back to Badlands Crew. You may note by the art style and the term coined by Ava, Little Chibis of Doom, this is by the same devs as Bomber Crew. And it's a similar kind of notion, but with like a thoroughly different vibe. So, Bomber Crew was you managing the crew of a World War II bomber. This, you're managing the crew of a Mad Max war rig. Let's fucking go. Alright, we seem to be holding steady. So I've been a little bit worried because I tried to stream on Friday and my graphics card fucking died on me. But we seem to be alright now. It's like wild to believe that it was literally just a fucking loose connection. Like I took my... Okay, so just to explain. Tried playing some Helldivers. Didn't work. Like, whole rig just kept like crashing to black all the time. And no idea what was causing it. Then, speed ahead to Friday, can't even play Ace Combat without crashing to black. And then, it ends up fully going dark on me. Like, lights are on, nobody's home kind of level. Took the graphics card out, turned it over, looked it over, because the local, like, repair guy said it sounds like you're having overheats. I was like, that can't be right. I'm playing fucking PS2 emulator. It can't be overheating. I was like, oh, that's weird. Okay, gave it a blast down with some compressed air. Get all the dust out and crap. Plug it back in. Not a problem. I've been playing Total War Warhammer all afternoon and not a single problem. So we should be alright, but if the stream suddenly goes away, then that's what's happened. Anywho, we're about halfway through the main campaign of Badlands Crew, and all of these little castles are outposts that I've taken over, and the big castles are main story objectives that I've completed. So we have a number of options. We can start heading up north. I do want more blueprints. That's an excellent idea. So let's get in there. I'll try and explain things as we go. So say hello to the Heatrash. This is our enormous, ridiculous rig. So, we want to head north. You control it by setting a heading with Q and E, and your guy will try and arrange it to go in that direction. Oh, have we spotted something already? Oh, it's him. That's the Orator. He's the main bad guy. And he just kind of roams the map being a massive pain in the arse. That Zeppelin of his will drop guys and bombs. Okay. Just want to head that way. Super speed. Yeah, so we want to follow this ridge up. While we're up there, I also want to try and head along the ridge line because I believe there's a hidden secret up there. At one point I saw it from the ground, so... Some XP out of nowhere. Nice. Enemies ahead on the radar. Chaps. So, unlike Bomber Crew, you don't need to mark stuff out. Guys will open fire on anything that comes within range. You just need to... So if I zoom in on... Oh, hey there, sandworm. So if I show Chew here, he's on a front-facing gun. So he can only shoot at stuff that's within that arch. Spotted something ahead. It's a cache. I kind of wish that these caches were more worthwhile, because at present they just kind of have like some basic resources in them, and I'm far enough in the plot that just I'm far enough in the main story that have enough passive income of resources that I don't need to worry about... Oh, okay, no, that one actually had some decent stuff in it. Alright, hush my smart mouth. Yeah, that... Oh, that had ornaments. Whoa, hey there, handsome. Multiple propaganda towers. That's completely in the wrong direction, unfortunately, and we do have limited fuel, much like Bomber Crew. But the Zeppelin is flying right over the head of us, so... And hopefully that tornado is going to peter out by the time we get up there. Tornadoes thankfully don't do much, they just scramble your radar and make your car swerve around. But I'd still rather not fly through the middle of it, if I can avoid it. There we go. Perfect timing. Okay, so that's our target, is Bonekeep Outpost. But we want to explore around a little bit. Like I said, we want to head sort of south-east-ish to keep a wide berth. I think they might be just sending guys out to meet us anyway, but I want to head in that kind of direction first, just to see what's going on along the ridge line. This game does have hidden secrets, not just the caches. They are very definitely worth finding. Okay, locked. Okay. It's ramp. Alright, I guess we're not going that way. Okay. Handbrake turn. Let's get into the fight then. We'll have an opportunity to blow through that. Thankfully, we've just about to take this outpost, so we won't have to go far. Outposts, any outpost you take, you can start a mission from that location. So it's definitely worth taking as many as you can. Go this way a bit, so I don't have to mess with that guard tower. Sandworm is following us, I swear. That's a lot of dudes. Okay. But thankfully, this blowtorch that I've gotten is doing the fucking work against these guys. Alright. So say hello to the waste attack. This lets you specify subsystem damage. So if you want to target something in particular. Missed him. Unfortunate. So what I'm going to have my flamethrower guy do is target the fuel tank on that tower. Boom! Okay, everyone, to use the damage boost skill, I'm going to have guy just lock into, turn around there. Shoot that guy out of his seat. No. The pulled shot system seems to be a bit shonky sometimes. There you go. Get out of my way. Use the stun special ability. We have war drums on the back here. You can see he's actually playing music, like he's animating in time with the music. There you are. To you. Saw a bit go flying there. Oh, we've... Ow. Okay, somebody... Get up and... repair the engine. Oh god. I was running the engine too hard for too long there, and we wound up blowing the thing out. Oh, okay. Yeah. And back to your post. Okay, the champion's coming. If we beat him, we win. Show. Healing beats. Ow. He's only got one gunner. You torch him, he's basically defenseless. Get sideswept, idiot. Oh god damn it, flamethrower fuel. No, that's my best weapon. Okay, now, can you call for backup, please? Fix the engine because we're getting riddled. There we go. That's one of the abilities that I've unlocked, is that we can call in the boys to come and help. And now we've lost power. There you go. Get after the champion. He's the one that needs to die. There we go. Beat the champion and capture the outpost. Jeez, okay. I might need to do something to better protect my subsystems. Because we took a lot of damage there. Nice. Captured. Okay, we didn't destroy those towers. That's fine. Friedman and Camcho get skill points. Alright, so we got 2 sets of blueprints there. Battle Vehicle and Vulture Basic. Vulture's Compressor. Orbit Mars Crested Gloves. Okay. Vehicle. Okay, so nice, and better wheels. Premium Airport Tug. Ooh, 8-cylinder engine. Hell yes, and a proper machine gun. Oh, you love to see it. Okay. Raptors perch are a bit harder than the ones we've been fighting back to the Citadel. Taking out press, there must be no easy feat. Nicely done. Toxic weaponry is your best bet for taking on the vultures. They can't stand it. Okay. If that's the case, what do we have that deals toxic? Alright. Yeah, okay, we'll take the blade launchers down. I'm going to have to take the... yeah, that's all going to have to come down as well. Dang it. Okay, so we're going to have a pair of bunk distributors. Actually, which is better? That's 100 range, 27 damage. Oh. Okay, yeah, the Noxious multi-launcher is way better, and it means I can... Okay, no, I still can't put them on the spikes. Okay. Still going to have the Noxious multi-launcher, though. I'm just going to have to build different... There we go. So now we don't need the generator, and we can replace that with a Vulture compressor, which is freaking huge. Holy crap. Provides 25 PSI versus... How much do I need? 20. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to need a big boy compressor. Quality small wheels. Minor beef is that the game doesn't really tell you what the difference is between the different wheels types. Like, it has a weight class, but it doesn't tell you anything beyond that. And I don't really like that. So, Airport Tug. Interesting. So wait, we're using the long nose at the moment. There we go. 200 weight, 800 fuel tank HP, engine defense. Wow, that's nuts. Okay, yeah. That's fine. There we go. And... it's 50 files mark. Okay, we'll stick with the armoured engine, I think. Yeah, that's fun. That's now provided a whole extra flat spot. So... I could in theory... Okay, that's the 50 cal. What is that? That doesn't require anything, so... We're going to put a swacking great machine gun right up at the front. I'm going to put you on the front corner, so that way I can put my command station next to it. Vehicle cap. That's fine. We can fix that once I have pull bars back on. Unfortunately, the way that I've laid this out does mean that there's not a lot of space for armour. You know what, let's just worry about putting... Ooh. There's like special ones, isn't there? Special blocks. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Put these away for a second. Can I put my big chunky boys back on? Just multi-launcher. No, it is too shallow. What's... Yeah, those are all far too large as well. That enough to fit a noxious multi-launcher? There we go. So now he's at least got some cover. Just multi-launcher. In? Yeah, that is flush. There we go, and now we'll want to give guys some cover. Station's very accessible. Okay, we... What's there? Oh! That's not going to work because I've covered up the ladders. Hmm. Go. Okay, do I have anything else that you could fit in? Could just put like half a boat. Would that work, theoretically? No, unfortunately. Because then there'd be no way of getting past it. Give this guy cover the hard way. We'll see how that serves. Hopefully Friedman doesn't get his entire body shot off. Hey, I can put bullhorns right above the cabin. Nice. Okay. I'm not going to worry too much about the decor. Let's just get some wheels back on this bad boy. We want... Let's put those quality... There's those quality small wheels. There we go. No, that's not going to work. So we're going to need to put... There we go. Hopefully that'll work. All right. Let's see if that works out. Let's go do a mission. Max speed of about 50 mile an hour. Wormologist mobile lab to Raptor's Perch. Oh, well, ain't that handy? That's kind of where I wanted to go as soon as I did this shortcut. So I wanted to... that's a survey spot, and that unveils a whole bunch of the map for you. So this one's going to be dead easy, considering I only got to go about, like, 15 feet. Alright. Got a little trailer, as you can see back there, with some bombs on it. Oh, I forgot to check something. Yeah, I've put the wrong guy on the machine gun. Dang it. So Friedman has a special ability. You can kind of see down there in the bottom left, explosive enthusiasm, which means that he likes being on incendiary and bomb weapons, and he doesn't like being on other stuff. Sousaphone. That's how I am coming to you live via the sousaphone. Turn. Please turn around. Please turn around. Come on, handbrake turn. Oh, god damn it. Today's sponsor Audible? Man, if only. Okay, I was worried I was about to get blown the hell up, but I guess there's no self-damage there. It immediately fucking lose flamethrower for fuel, though. So wait, did you get like an ad, or... Switch-wide thing? Ah! Whoa! You're awful close. I need to reshuffle some pieces around because I want Friedman to be on the Hannah, are you feeling alright? Swerving all over the place. But yeah, I want to change Friedman over to a different onto the flamethrower because he likes being on the flamethrower. Right, well that was easy. Boom, done. I don't know if it's going to come up during the stream, so I'll just like mention it now. But the outpost support thing that you're seeing, that has some effects. So if you the more support an outpost has, the more stuff it gives you. Also, I'm going to try and do something a bit silly here. So 3x3, 6. There we go, 6x6. There we go, and then we add some little. Nope. There we go, cantilever. There we go. That needs to also be turned. And then we give him a little ladder. Okay, walkable area. Yep, you can apparently get up there now. Alright, assign default crewmate Mac. Default crewmate. Yep, Friedman, you want to stay on. You want to stay on that flamethrower because you're the guy who's really good with the flamethrowers, apparently. Okay. We now have a perch with a machine gun on it. Actually, do I want to maybe change? No, okay, no, I took the sniper rifle down to free up Mac to go on the machine gun. Okay. Let's get in there and let's escort the wormologist. Okay, the checkpoint that we unlocked doesn't matter because we've got to escort him from the stronghold anyway, not the outpost. Dang it, I thought I had cheesed that. Oh, also, I just realised I completely didn't say. Howdy, Bun, how you doing? Hope you had an alright weekend. Everybody seems to be just kind of going through it at the moment, so I'm wishing everyone that I can the best, because I feel like we all kind of need it. It's wild to me that this airport tug system is moving faster than the 18-wheeler rig that I had before. Ideal spot for some serious worm watching up on the cliff top. Yeah, anytime you see one of those flags with the gecko on it, that's a survey point. Right. The way, Mr. Wormologist. One thing I should do is start saving up more grade points so I can get more guys, because I could still theoretically, you can see there's a gap, I could still theoretically have 2 more dudes on the rig, which means theoretically I could have 2 more guns. I do have space. A bit under the weather and stressed. Yeah, everyone, like I say, everyone seems to be going through it at the moment. Fingers crossed that everything starts sorting out. Because Lord knows I'm sick of clawing on the walls. Oh boy, here they come. So, all of the enemy factions in this game have a thing which determines like the weapons that they have and their armor and stuff like that. The Orator, his thing is that he recruits from all the different factions. So you got to be ready to rumble. There we go. Squealing their tyres out there. This machine gun setup is working nicely. Also, did that bike just zoom under my entire... Oh my god. Hey, wormologist guy, can you please stop driving through all of the most hot zones? Thankfully these guys are vultures, which means that my new multi-grenade launcher is doing the work. Oh, we've just hit some acid rain. That's bad timing. Oh god, and it's covering half our route. Alright, so that unfortunately means that Camcho and Mag are both going to be taking damage over time from acid, and I believe it will also slowly damage the whole rig, like any exposed blocks. Haven't been able to find any blocks yet that function as like just canopies. Would love for there to be a block that I can just put over somebody's head to give them some overhead cover. Thankfully Camacho has the healing beats, so once everyone starts getting low, we can just hit that. Okay, we are out of the poison. Oh, I thought the encounter with those guys up ahead, but no, it's a bunch of dudes behind us. Uh-oh. There we go. Shot the gunner right out of his perch. Oh wow, I didn't realise. The boosted engine that I've got, the boost meter is now absolutely huge. Oh yes, some nice big numbers with that multi-nade launcher. Wormologist has started rolling back down the hill. Hang on. A slight annoyance that I've noticed is that the Flamer has a 360-degree firing arc. And that unfortunately means that Friedman will attempt to shoot stuff that comes up at the front through, yeah, the entire body of the rig. Thankfully, there doesn't appear to be self-damage, although I have noticed a couple of moments that did make it look like he had set one of our own guys on fire. Catch up. Come on, mate. That's fine. I should add more, I should add, like, another storage crate to this thing. What do we have here? Okay. Maybe the worm got somebody. Oh, investigate relic. It's over there. Steer clear of the deadfall cracks. I have no idea how deep they are, but no light can reach any surface below. Okay, that's a little concerning. But that's one of the secrets that I mentioned. So that golden box over there. Okay, that's a barricade. Zoom in on the old map. Okay, I can just go left here. Hey, worm guy, can you wait a minute just for me to hit this and come back? It'll be fine just as soon as I whip it good. There we go. That should just zoom over to me. Nice. Secrets of Raptor's Perch. So that is a whole bunch of extra stuff unlocked. We do need to get the blueprints back to base. Please do not blowtorch the guy that we're here to protect. Man, the pure and simple just machine gun fire. Pretty sick. I've got all of these, like, blade launchers and multi-toxic grenade launchers and what have you. One of the best weapons that I have is just a probably 400 at this point year-old machine gun emplacement. In fact, the design for the Browning 50 cal was made in like 1910. And has gone through basically no major revisions. Alright. Map survey. Howdy Shammy, enjoy D&D. Night Wastes, here lies the Gun Nut's main stronghold, an all-military airbase. Next to it, Ashfall Crater, a testament to our ancestors' commitment to obtaining power at any cost. Yeah, there's just a big, like, nuclear wasteland, like, nuclear explosion crater in the middle of the map. Okay. Hawkeye Hold Outpost, Death Shrike Outpost... Raptor's Perch. That's ultimately where we want to go, is Raptor's Perch. Okay, so he's looking out on the horizon. Ashfall Crater. Yeah. There's so the game has kind of been explaining the nature of the apocalypse in like fits and starts. You know, there's like little bits here and there. From what I've been able to glean is there was a solar flare which caused a rogue nuclear weapon to detonate, which then caused a whole bunch of world governments to immediately retaliate against one another, and then it all goes wrong. But no word on where the hell the sandworms came from. Can I? Yeah. So I can unlock the other side of the shortcut from here if I pull a left. I should just be able to... Oh. Well. Oh. Nice 3-pointer there. Okay, looks like we are going to have to... Something over there. Oh, it's the bloody Zeppelin again. Okay, we need to get behind this thing. The barricades can only be destroyed from one end, unfortunately. Fine, let's get ourselves back to base and see what's next. How are we doing? We have only gone a third of our petrol down. That's fine. Ooh, still some damage numbers there, I think. There's a scrap going on. It's probably the orator. Yeah, it's the orator dropping his boys in. Raise a battle wagon. Let's fuck this thing up, shall we? Okay. Go, and everybody gets stunned. The drum's stunning ability is wild. Oh. His drums are drowning out my drums. Dare you, sir. There you go. Shoot his drummer out. So, fun fact, all of these enemy battle wagons that you see are community made. Seems we've done a pretty good job of just torching his entire crew. There we go. Dang it. Oh, something went boom over there. To hurry up and get rid of this thing if there's a there is a sandworm. The longer that you stay in one place, the more at risk you are of getting hit by a sandworm. I'm going to discard all of these common rarity things that I have 4,000 of. Flora. Okay, that didn't do it. Don't Need all that steel. Need rubber. There we go. As long as I get all the blue stuff, that's fine. Store. And you can stay in boost with this engine for a long time. The noise that those things make is terrifying. Howls of the damned. Who's messaging me? Let's see. It's fine. Everything's fine. Go. Lots of enemies defeated. Means lots of enemy influence reduced. Everybody gets more skill points. Love to see it. So, new blueprints. Buzzsaw bumper. Ooh! Double carver, dual medium spring launcher. Fun. But much just informed me he saw some interesting sights in the Ashfall crater. My thanks for keeping him safe. Worry manifested by this unusual activity in the sands weighs heavy upon all of our souls. As menacing as the sandworms are, we have a duty to be sympathetic to the balance of the ecosystem, such as it is. We cannot condemn future generations to surroundings more hostile even than ours. Everyone calls him the wormologist, but I've known him as Sam ever since we were small. He's always been fascinated by the worms, but recently it's become an obsession. Inspiring in some respects, but not unlike the balance of nature. I've often told he could benefit from discovering a balance within himself. No matter, I suppose it's time for me to be concerned for him in that manner. I suppose the time for me to be concerned for him in that manner has long passed. Sam, the wormologist, at the age we are, is very much what he is. I imagine he will request your assistance once more in getting a closer look at the deposits left by sandworms in Ashfall Crater. That man is incorrigible. Lady, this is nature. Okay. So. Nice. Wait, that improves fuel efficiency? What? Okay. Plated leather gloves. Yeah, I think everyone's fine with the... Ooh, I could give my gunners the special ops gloves. Yeah, I've got enough to make a set for everybody. Nice. So, gunners, you are all going to get spec ops gloves. A little bit less defense, but it gives you more range and faster cooldowns on your pulled shots. Skills. Friedman, we want to get you up to parity with the other gunners as quick as possible. While everybody else is getting points in health. There's some perks. Road to recovery. Recover 5 health per minute while in an encounter with active vehicles. That's way better than a quick revive. Hell yeah. Don't particularly like any of those. So, get more health. Nice. That's definitely going to be more useful than... I have all of these perks that are like, hey, you get more of a certain resource. And it's like, that's not very useful on a guy who's not going to be fighting, you know? So... Okay. Let's add ourselves on. So I got like a new bumper? Buzzsaw bumper. Slashing damage. Oh, wait, that's 75 slashing damage versus 80 blunt. I mean, it's not as good, but having a like giant spinning death tornado on the front of the car, pretty sweet. So okay, these are just upgraded versions of the blade launcher and junk launcher. Good to know. Once I get back to fighting the other factions, that will be relevant. So, atomic airburst, airbase strongholds. Oh, I didn't do the thing I said I was going to do. I was going to put more storage space. Room. Just so I'm not having to worry about it all the time. Okay. Let's head down into the crater. It's so silly, but just like the tower jutting out of the back. Talk to the wormologist. Kill. You know, probably should have actually checked the map. Where is he? North. Anybody here? Curious. Over there? Just the light catching off his car in a weird way. Okay. He needs samples, does he? He's coming over the dune. There we go. You can usually tell a war party's getting close by the smoke clouds, like the dust plumes. Full speed. Ugh. Sort of green goo. Yeah, that drill working away. Oh god, we're taking fire. Okay, I did not realise that we had been boarded. Holy crap. Yeah, so some... I don't know if it's specifically by faction, but some enemy vehicles will have a guy who will be, like, marked as border. You don't like that, do you? Oh, come on. So then, this game's like damage system. There's a whole bunch of different types. So there's blunt, pierce, explosive, flame, and toxic. And there seems to be a kind of pseudo rock, paper, scissors thing going on in terms of enemy factions. So we've been facing against the buzzards. They mostly have blunt damage, but they don't like toxic. And then you have the pyros, who favour fire, but don't like pierce damage. And then you have the clowns, who deal toxic damage, but don't like slash. Unfortunately, slash is the one thing that I... It's still moist. Don't use the word moist. Yeah, slash is the one thing I don't actually have any of right now. There we go. Yeah. Sandworm ambergris. Lovely. Do love a good bit of sandworm barf. Right, he's off again. He's just pulling a very weird three-pointer. You're running over some weird vegetation. I thought we were taking fire. I saw dust clouds and didn't really know where they were coming from. Oh. Come on, man. Indicators. Catch up a bit. Come on. You need to be leading. I don't know where we're going. Full speed. It's really amazing how quickly the idea of using Q and E to change the heading of the vehicle is very intuitive. Like, I've just got it, you know? Don't even need to worry about it. Big vehicle. It's a champion. Fire that right into the middle. I think we shot the driver out.
Now I'm a little motivated.
Scum. Scum.
Howdy, over. Feeling motivated. Always excellent. Ooh, this... Oh, I see. Okay, that's a fight. I thought that was a worm. I'm doing better now. It was a difficult weekend, but... Oh, that's what they're fighting with. But, yeah, I'm better now. The situation's been resolved. Okay, those guys seem to be busy fighting. Let's just focus on... Oh, God. Lagging a hole through the floor. Engine is rather overheating, but... Oh god. Green one's about to get freaking eaten. Yeah, I'm doing, like I say, I'm doing alright now. It was rough, but it's been broadly resolved. Jesus, these little guys can move. But yeah, I wasn't confident that I had enough theme to play something as intensive as Ace Combat today, so we're doing a little one-shot of Badlands Crew. There we go, that got him. Anyone else want to go? Enemies defeated. One whole sandworm, let's go. Oh no, there's another one coming. Two. The Mologist is taking his time. Guessing he's not going to be finished until we've defeated everything nearby. Yeah, let's head around this ridge. I think the enemies have glitched out into the rock over here, so... My minor gripe that I have with this game is that the enemy pathfinding seems to be a bit shonky sometimes. At one point, like on one mission, I managed to ram a enemy convoy off a cliff and into a ravine, but there was no way for them to get out of the ravine, so I couldn't finish them off. Okay. That's them taken care of. Now let's go get back to... So yeah, I ended up having to start that mission again just because there was... He was in the ravine, but he wasn't dead, so there was no way of for me to defeat him, you know? There we go. Samples will surely reveal fascinating insights to those majestic creatures. The coast is clear now. I can make my own way back to the observation point. Alright. If you're certain, mate. Which way is base? That way. Oh, there we go. We can even see the searchlights. Ah. Grimneck's getting to me again. Alright, well that went well. Not even that badly damaged. Should do a decent enough job. Reducing the enemy influence in the area. I'm not certain, but I think the reducing enemy influence reduces the amount of patrols going on. There we go. That's a whole bunch of crater cleared out. So, crew battle gear. Sandworm scale armor, the barbarian. Nice, we got a lot of stuff. Great heaps of resources. He collected what? Well, we'll have to see what the wormologist analysis yields, I suppose. What unnerves me more is that the orator seems to have an interest in this too. Mostly orator vehicles you encountered out there. I wouldn't be surprised if the increasingly aggressive behaviour and sickness we've seen in the sandworms likely is due to the orator's machinations. Intriguing. So, what's all this new guff that I've got? Okay, it's not that. That's the one I got from a boss fight. Sandworm scale helmet. Okay. World War I gas mask. Nice. Fuel efficiency. You know what? That might not be a bad idea, actually. Do I have anything that increases... like a clown wig that makes the called shots go faster? No, you know what? I'm going to give you a ridiculous flight helmet. There we go. So now I've got 20% fuel efficiency. Have some hockey armor by the looks of it. Sandworm scale armor. Nah. Does that... how much of a difference is that in damage resistance? Okay, yeah, let's get my gunners all kitted out with fatigues, because that boosts their damage. Oh, damn it, Freeman doesn't get one, because I need ammo medallions. And what are you... I'll give you a stab vest. Toxic. Would also appreciate another sort of like minor gripe that I have with this game is that a lot of stuff just like doesn't have numbers associated with it. Because like I have all of my guys have crowbars right now. I could give them pistols. I could give them double barrel shotguns. I don't know what difference any of that makes. You know? Scale grooves. Yikes. Was I meant to get these way earlier because they're not very good? The helmet I haven't looked at. Oh, there we go. Biker goggles. Okay, that's just a worse version of the flight helmet. Okay, another mission. We've still got plenty of time. Okay, we've done all the... It's fine. Nothing there. Okay, let's... There we go. Need ammo medallions. There's a lot of them right here. Let's go fight a big boss then, shall we? So I might need to lock in a bit for this one, because these guys aren't a joke. So this is one of the gun nuts bosses. So my machine gun isn't going to do a whole lot, but the blowtorch is going to cut right through all that armor. Right right here. Yep. Hang on, he's got propaganda towers over there. Let's go have a propaganda at them. Going right into a tornado cluster, but, you know, it's fine. So what the hell is that over there? It's like a bit of a rocket. And there's a survey point up there, so it might be... Yeah, if we're going to start going south, it might be worth having a look. Go. These tornadoes, they don't do much damage on their own, but they kick up those big clouds of debris. That's what hurts. Put your foot down. We've got enough fuel. Let's see if we can't pick up that relic. Follow the ridgeline along and see if we can't figure a way to get in there. Just down for weird environmental storytelling. Medallion, nice. Okay, the caches seem to have caught up with what I need. That seems to be the way up. How do I get onto that bit of highway? There's also a bunch of boxes. Might as well crack them. Ooh, and a prisoner. Prisoners are good because they can often have unique skills. Booch! Got him. That's that new bumper doing its work. And you just get absolutely torched. There we go. Alright, he's in. Okay, doesn't look like this bit of highway is blocked, so... all power. These raised highways are a bonus because for as long as you're on them, you have unlimited boost. Map check. Okay, the relic and the map survey are in separate spots. Come on, quit slewing around so much. I heard something weird there for a second. Right. Scan. Gills. No. Okay. Oh, it's one of those big, super heavy diggers. What are they called? Like they're called like Garsweilers or something like that. They use them in Germany to mine for lithium and stuff. We're likely to dig up here as those malevolent clowns. There we go. So that's revealed this chunk of the map. Go investigate this rocket, and then we'll get on with the fighting. Big box of goodies. Scan the relic. This all seems to have failed in its voyage. Perhaps its constructors relied on the labour from the lowest bidder. Yeah. And, hang on, once we get back into gameplay... See, this actually... There we go. Zoop. Where's it gone? Okay, it's on the side. So there was another relic that I found that was a launch platform that said Icarus 2 on it. And according to the game, that was the attempt at the hyper wealthy of the world to simply leave when the apocalypse was going on. Lots of good stuff out of that. So actually, that does actually remind me, I have a whole chunk of my drive, like my computer drive, dedicated to just like ideas that I've had for games over the years. And they're very much in the like someday kind of category because turns out I am absolutely lousy at coding. Like, I've tried teaching myself, but I just really don't enjoy it. Like, maybe I could learn if I, like, really grit my teeth, but I just really don't enjoy programming. But, I'm just shooting into the barrier. Good. But maybe when I'm, like, one day when I can hire someone, but one of the ideas that I had many years ago, when I was in my real sort of communist rage moment, but also having watched that one episode of Love, Death and Robots, I had the idea of a sort of Splinter Cell, Metal Gear Rising kind of game, where you play as a robot that has been sent into the hyper-wealthy escape ship to make sure that they don't get away from the apocalypse-riddled Earth. It's like they're trying to just get up and leave. Don't fucking let them. And the idea of that game was that it was going to make... It was going to be like a stealth game, but where combat was a much bigger deal. Because one thing that I've noticed about a lot of reviews and critique of stealth games is that they say that the combat feels like punishment for fucking up the stealth. And I would want the stealth game to be based around the idea of no, the combat is inevitable. You do the stealth to weight the combat in your favour. To make it like an unfair fight in your favour. So you will get spotted, and it will be a fight eventually, but do what you can using dirty tactics. Alright, so this is the stronghold. We need to blow shit up until the warlord comes out to fight us, and because I have these really big drums, it is gonna give me a bonus where that meter will go up faster. Blow up that fuel tank, get rid of those towers. So my flamer is going to be carrying us here. I'm glad you like the sound of it, but yeah, the whole idea of the game was basically just like being as much of a absolute terrifying menace as possible. Like one of the big ideas that I had is that each combat encounter has a fear factor. So the more stealth stuff that you have been doing that involves like scaring people, then that also factors into the combat, where guys will make mistakes and panic because you've been doing stuff to freak them out ahead of the main fight. yeah, it was an idea that I kind of saw in oh yeah, straps, holy crap. It was an idea that I kind of saw in the Batman Arkham games. All in. Back up. In the Batman Arkham games is that guys will get more and more freaked out as you stealth through it, and they will, like, their behaviour will change. But the game never really brought any attention to it. Oh, damn it. Absolute weapon. This guy's got Gatling cannons and automatic grenade launchers. Didn't know where to figure out. It was something that I only... oh god. That I only noticed because I was really paying attention. That I had gotten a guy down to, like, I'd gotten an encounter down to, like, the last couple of dudes. And, oh, there we go. We've got him pinned. And, the last couple of guys were running around, double-checking, like, every corner. At one point, a guy came up, like, one of the thugs came up behind another one. The other guy whipped around and decked him in, like, a panic. Foxtrot uniform, you say? F you to you too. And yeah, it was a really cool detail that I really wish that the game had brought more attention to, because there was another situation where a guy was looking for Batman, and he came up to a corner, stopped there for like several seconds, psyching himself out, jumped around the corner and just like sprayed bullets down the hallway, and then goes, "Oh, there's nothing there," and then like continues very nervously patrolling. So it is actually something that the game like takes into consideration. And when you get later in the game, when you're dealing with like the I forget what they're called, links or something. They're the like private security guys who are trained and disciplined and shit. They don't get scared. They don't make mistakes. Oh, nice. We got the EOD, the Hurt Locker set. Golden Longshot. The Mojave Rattler. Alright. And battered garrison captain at the Aussie. Alright, I want to see what this explosive suit looks like. By capturing the atomic airbase stronghold made a strong central position. Major Crank is a strong foe. We've done well to take his stronghold from him. However, I believe Mother Aurora has some news for you. Troubling news, though I suppose it's no great surprise. Nothing is ever simple here in the Badlands. It seems our dear friend Trader Coy has been taken captive once. Oh, this bloody idiot. He does live on the edge in ways most wouldn't dare, but I suppose that comes with his line of work. We're rather fond of his presence here at the Citadel. His balloon really brightens the place up. We should make rescue him a priority. Dang it, fine. Alright, and we've recruited a new dude. So, reserves. Fritas. Okay, decent spread of opening skills. Do you have any special abilities? Not off the top. Okay. I'll stick with the crew that we have then. Keep giving you more health, more beefiness. go. So, Friedman. Oh, look at that. He's a chunky boy. Okay, so that doesn't have any, like, special stuff to it. It's just all physical resist. Wait, and it apparently weighs the same as the police stab vest that I've already got him wearing. Okay, well, I want you to have the Tommy tunic anyway. Wow. And start giving people the big chunky helmet. We will, at the very least, give everyone EOD boots. And, you know what, Ohana, can I... There we go. As the driver, he does end up getting shot a lot, so we're going to give him the real chunky boy armor. Camacho, can I give you... Yeah, I can give you plate carrier as well. There we go. The absolute squad. Look at these guys. So, we've unlocked some bigger wheels. Driving efficiency is poor. Yeah, driving efficiency is 25%. Holy crap. What can I do to improve that, honestly? Lockshot requires 195 nuke armaments. Holy moly. Harvey Rattler is dual automatic, fully automatic pneumatically cooled shotguns. Plated long-range heavy sniper rifle with skull binocular sight. Amazing. Okay, well, I can't afford any of that, so... Yeah, let's go rescue the trader, and at that rate, we might be done for the day, honestly. Ooh, okay. I've just gotten an interesting message that we might be able to act on later. Keep it as a surprise for now. Alright. Yeah, I wonder how I can improve my driving efficiency. Actually, hang on. Aha! Pressing F1 opens the help menu here. It also goes to my start screen. Garage. Engine and weight. No. Vehicle checklist. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's a stat breakdown, unfortunately. You know what? Now that I've mentioned it, I wasn't really sure what game I wanted to play after Ace Combat. I think it'll be Batman. I think we'll do Batman. Because now I've got it on the brain. Oh, he is being harangued. Me clowns, destroy! Oh, we're probably not going to do a lot of damage here because, yeah, I don't have any slashing weapons. Oh no, the Flame and Pierce seems to be doing well enough. Just my grenade launchers aren't doing anything. Go. He's clear. Get in. Trader's balloon. Get off with my beloved balloon. Okay. Get the highway ramp. Oh, good lord. That looks terrifying. And it's just come to me, like I've just remembered. So I have a dual copy of like I have the bundle version of the Batman Arkham games. So there's Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and it was supposed to also contain Arkham Knight. The problem is that the bundle had Arkham Asylum and Arkham City on disc, and Arkham Knight on digital. And the problem is it was a second-hand copy, so there was no there was no Arkham Knight. It had already been used. Okay. Want me to come down here, mate? No idea where I'm going. Passing behind two cranes. Aha! Two cranes. So yeah, to this day, still haven't played Arkham Knight, thanks to that. I was worried I was going to have to very suddenly change course there. But yeah, I'm not super concerned about not playing Arkham Knight, because I've kind of been told it's not very good. I remember there being a lot of drama when the game first came out, of like the trailer had been played at 30 FPS and then sped up to make the game look like it was at 60. Okay, I guess we're going this way then. Yeah, but also, like, the game apparently had a lot of problems with, like, the age-old problem of Batman media where it's like, oh, okay, Batman doesn't kill, but he's fine with, like, traumatic brain injury, you know? I think Ravens of a madman. Okay. Orator propaganda towers. That would be the frantic ravings of a madman, if ever I heard them. So yeah, I'm not mega concerned about not playing Arkham Knight. Uh-oh, which way are you going? Okay, you're going parallel to me, that's fine. I need to ease off. My engine is really overheating, apparently. Storm. That's not good. So, rainstorms are different from the acid storms, because these ones will try to just fucking Sonic Blast you. So you need to be ready to very quickly change direction. Ow. Okay, that's fine. Minor damage. Huge mechanical looming above us. Hang on. Right now, we've got bigger problems. Guessing he means the digging contraption that's hidden in the mists over there. Swerve. There we go. That it? It's a relic. Let's go check it out. What is going on down here? Rancho del Rey. A bit of rubber chickens. Is this a reference to something that I'm not getting? Ow. It feels like that should be a reference to something like the Atari, like, landfill or something like that. Unless we're just going to make it like a complete out of left field. Okay. Giant mechanical thing looming over us. Seems like that should be it. Oh, I spy something over there. How the clown Alright, we found the balloon. I like how the clown battle wagons are just a school bus. There goes my hero. Alright. Okay. Just need to head north. Thankfully, when you complete the main objective of a mission, you get all your health back. For some reason, Chu seems to be specifically getting shot up a lot during all this. Fortunately, Chu also has a very annoying skill, well, special, like, passive, that he takes damage whenever he has to move. So, trying to get him to run over to the, you can see the healing station over here, means he will actually end up taking damage. Okay, so we just want to pull a left and go through Payload Pass. There's an achievement in this game for narrowly avoiding being eaten by a sandworm. And I don't have it yet, but I have the distinct feeling it could be any minute. Hey, have one of those. My guys do seem to have a hard time aiming down sometimes. It's fine, we'll just outrun them anyway. How are you guys struggling to keep up with this thing? According to the stat log, this vehicle's top speed is 47 miles an hour. Actually, we're gonna go a little bit longer, because there's one more relic that I want to pick up. I know where it is, I just have not been able to grab it yet. So we're going to cut wide around the edge of the base. But I definitely want to show this one off on camera because it's really funny. Quite timely. There's one vehicle way back there that is just doing its absolute damnedest to chase me with, but that means that I'm not allowed to use my super speed. Let's just hope that I don't accidentally trigger the return to base. I shouldn't do, so long as I don't go inside the inner defensive ring. God, he's finally caught up. Bloody hell. It's fine, he'll get rinsed by the defensive towers. Wait, actually made it past. Good on you. Now, perish. So yeah, I want to go wide around here. Of course, now my engine takes this moment to overheat. Cooling off. Just gonna bolt right through these guys. Stand a chance against my blowtorch. Yes. Hang on right here. So there's this little bit just hidden on the rim of the crater here. You can't access it from inside the crater, you have to be out and then come down. What's that hidden in the rubble? It's a whole bunch of Cybertrucks. Survivors of the atomic blast. They made it to the outskirts of the city in their apocalypse-proof consumer trucks. With all their electronics devices fried by solar flares, they became trapped in their fancy vehicles. It's been amazing watching all of the fucking Cybertrucks fall apart over the winter months. Like, those were vehicles that struggled in the best of conditions, and then winter rolled around, and apparently there's been just like a blanket recall of the things now, because the things just like flat out do not function in winter. Like, those fancy brushed metal body panels are held on with glue. So in the winter, the glue denatures and just falls off, which means that you have people doing 50, 60, 70 miles an hour, and then a huge chunk of metal flies off their car and goes scything across the highway. So, you know, so apparently, like, somebody nearly had their legs taken out from under them or something by just, like, a rogue body panel on them, one of them fucking things. Should have enough fuel to make it back to base, no problem. Really hope that I unlock a expanded fuel tank so far, because right now I've just got like a bunch of auxiliary fuel tanks just like slapped onto the deck of my trailer. To accept position that'd be better quality, but no, they cheaped out. No, all of the money went into like massively over-engineering the like technical aspects, like all of the computer gubbins. So there's going to be a bit of like technical talk. Usually on a car, you have what's called a rack and pinion steering mechanism, which is you have a little gear on a horizontal piece of metal covered in teeth. And you turning the wheel turns the little gear and moves the rack left and right. And that's using a series of like cantilevers. That's how the wheels turn. Like when you turn the wheel. The Cybertruck uses digital fly-by-wire, which means that the steering wheel and the wheels are not connected at any stage. Which means that if the electronics ever suffer, or the computer slows down, which computers do, they denature over time, and they break, it means that your car becomes less and less responsive. Like, I don't know if you've had, like, a shitty old laptop that you've had for years, but they slow down, they break, they suddenly stop working. Absolutely insane that you would ever want that connected to, like, the key parts of your car. I don't get it. Anyway, Crew Battle Gear Volume 4, and The Secrets of Crazed Quarry, and The Secrets of the Atomic Wastes. Sand Dune Shogun and the Rusted Armor. Nice! You can just dress up like a bunch of fucking samurai now. Whoopee Launcher, and the Long Shot. And we can straight up just put a giant dumpster on the back of our car. Sick. Alright, and Koi's back. Advance and expand my trading office here at the Citadel. Nice. Recently learned that the Clouds are hoarding a large stash of rare metals kept in the stronghold at Crazed Quarry. My line of work, that's a valuable find. However, after this kidnapping incident, I realised such matters should be left to someone, shall we say, a bit more firepower. I'd be down for stealing a whole bunch of metal from the clowns. There are a number of them planning to go rogue. These rogue clowns intend to join the Orator. They'll be taking as much of the stash of metals with them as they can manage. Perhaps this will provide an opportunity for an enterprising party such as yourselves to intercept it. Alright, convoy interception. Well, I'll be doing that on my own time. But, as I said... Zoop! Howdy, everyone. Let's put that back on. There we go. So, as I said, I got a message from someone. So... TV... There we go. We are going to go and raid into someone that I've not raided into before. We're going to go and say hello to Not So Serious Nick. There's a fun story behind how he and I know each other, and it's I convinced him to give Sekiro a chance. And now he fucking loves it, after apologising to me profusely several times because he didn't like the game. And now he loves it, so... But yeah, glad that I've got my Steam back. We should be back on tomorrow with more Ace Combat. But for now, we're going to head on over to Nick, and he is playing some Silent Hill 3, which is on my to-play for Halloween someday, eventually, list. Anywho,
Scum.
until next time, thank you all for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow for more Ace Combat 5. Stay motivated, everyone. Good night, and much love.